through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m., Arch City Now. And then following us is Hot Take Central 2.0 with former St. Louis Blue Cam Jansen and St. Louis Cardinals broadcaster Jim the Cat Hayes. They're coming up next. Have a great Wednesday. It's August 20th, 7:58 is the time. We are out. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. That's 800-298-0306.
Let's talk about your health insurance. There are a lot of reasons why people need affordable health insurance. But here's the bottom line. You know you need affordable health insurance. For you, a spouse, a family member, whatever. I'm going to give you a free hotline to call to find affordable health insurance that can cover all your health insurance needs in case you get sick or have an emergency. Plus, cover vision, dental, and more. And there are no long-term commitments. You can keep your plan as long as it's affordable. And for the price of a cup of coffee. We're not talking about one of those fancy coffees. For the price of a regular cup of coffee a day, you can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the health insurance hotline for a free quote.
800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. That's 800-373-8414.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios, this is the Lou Information Station, KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Richard Engel reports the word comes after Trump met with Zelensky and European leaders Monday at the White House.
The reaction here in Ukraine to this latest summit between President Zelensky and President Trump overall has been positive. Ukrainians believe that Zelensky was able to successfully navigate a difficult diplomatic meeting with President Trump.
Trump said it's up to the two leaders to call the shots, bring an end to the war. The president also said no U.S. troops would be sent to Ukraine. Washington Governor Bob Ferguson responded to a letter from U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, which threatens arrest of officials and law enforcement officers which don't help with federal immigration enforcement.
Washington State will not be bullied or intimidated by threats and legally baseless accusations.
Ferguson says Washington's bipartisan law limits the use of state and local resources for federal immigration enforcement. He says he's prepared to defend Washington state, and he's not intimidated by Bondi or President Trump. College peers of Brian Kohberger says he's creepy. Kohberger pleaded guilty to the murders of 4 undergrads at the University of Idaho, and newly released files show in the weeks after Kohberger's arrest, students and instructors at nearby Washington State University viewed the PhD student unfavorably. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
If you want 5 free classic radio shows to add to your library or listen to them anytime you'd like, just go to 100radioshows.com. There's 5 shows waiting for you. Fibber McGee and Molly, Suspense, Jack Benny, Gunsmoke, and Richard Diamond, Private Detective. They're yours free. Just put your email in. We'll send you an email with 5 links. The links never expire. The shows sound amazing. They're yours as our gift. At that site, 100radioshows.com, there are hundreds and hundreds of additional classic radio shows for purchase. If you decide to buy any of those shows, use the promo code
radio.
That's right. Use the promo
secret word is
radio. If you do that, you'll save 70% on your order. Now, that's done at checkout. Make sure you put the promo code in, save 70%. Get some free classic radio shows at 100radioshows.com, at 100radioshows.com.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110. Guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn thing. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Daryl's legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:05 on a Wednesday. It's beautiful out. Get up and get them in. 314-590-3770. Excuse me.
And we're up.
Son of a. This is the Lou Information Station live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're on YouTube. So check that mug out. Just go to YouTube and type in Lou Info, and then you're going to see our beautiful faces. How are you? Hey, how you doing there? And by the way, you can comment on YouTube. We have a nice little, just a comment section. You guys could all communicate on there. You could chirp us. It pops up on our TV that Rock's fixing right now, and we're all like one big happy family. What's up?
It's a community.
It's a community. That's what it is. A lovely community. It is. Well, it's not that lovely, but it's cute. It's a cute community, and we love all you, and we want to hear from you, and I'll read them all. So what's on your mind? Let us know. The weather is getting better. Thank God. Thank God. It's been miserable, man. Even just walking out today. By the way, it's getting darker in the morning, too, which is kind of depressing. I'm like, oh, yeah. A little bit harder getting up. But man, oh, man, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. I cannot wait. What's up with all you guys? What's going on? What's going on?
Well, the Cardinals won last night.
Woo!
Balanced win against Marlins team. No one's playing better than
Nobody.
them. It's nice to see Newt get going. That was a nice win. I think the news of the day is Nolan Arenado showed up. Now, I had to read some of these things as I wasn't there.
That's right.
But apparently got a good health check on his shoulder and is going to start swinging the bat, which is a big part of his comeback soon. No timetable, but he hopes to play again this season. Now, in our Twitter promotional material, I just put this out there. I want to see him play.
So do I.
And, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people want him just to go away, which you might end up, could be dealt. This is the runway that the Cardinals had planned on having at the beginning of the year. And now that runway, for the most part this season, was taken by Nolan, who didn't have a good season, had a shoulder thing. And, gosh, I guess it was an ongoing thing. He's on the IL now. Maybe I'm a sucker for this. They're not going anywhere. Given my druthers, yes, I want to see J.J. Weatherholt. We've already established that.
No doubt.
So I stipulate.
No doubt.
However, I like Nolan. I don't want to see him go out. If this is the end of the road for his Cardinal, give him a few games.
Yeah.
I don't think
you're right, Soldier.
Anyway, I tweeted that, and I implored people to come to our live YouTube stream and kill me
Yes.
on the YouTube chat line.
Get him.
See,
Get him.
that's a tease.
Do you want to see?
Oh, you're right, soldier. Oh, Hayes again.
Do you want to see Nolan Arenado play Matthew Rocchio?
Listen, I really respect Nolan Arenado.
Oh boy,
love Nolan Arenado.
Oh, here it comes.
But no.
Oh, whoa.
It's just
Whoa.
It's the fact of the matter. Listen, I think there's a good chance that if he gets a change of scenery, maybe he can find the bat again. But we were talking about Berkman again. We brought up the numbers. He was slugging .413 that year where he got traded to the Yankees, and then comes to St. Louis, and he has back-to-back years where he slugs well over 500. So could Nolan fix that shoulder and find some pop in the bat again? Yes, and he obviously is still is that defender at third. But I think the Cardinals need to know, not just have a better idea, but know what Nolan Gorman is at third base. And so if they're okay with, fully platooning these guys, that's fine. But the way the kind of question I've been formulating is, do you think we'll see Nolan Arenado get all three games where he's at third base consecutively? And most people I'm talking to, I'm like, yeah, if he comes up, he probably will. And I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's not enough season left. That's why I don't think it really matters. So he's not coming back now, right? He's just starting to swing a bat and throw. So there's still a ways to go before his comeback. And we're coming up on the end of the season. So
It's coming quick.
So I, as Jimmy the recapper.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
What are you going to?
I don't know.
Jimmy the Coward Hayes.
Yeah, that's me.
Jimmy All-Inclusive Hayes.
That's what it is. All-inclusive, baby.
Jimmy All-Inclusive
I
Hayes.
want to include
Everybody.
I appreciate it, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
Everybody.
Actually, when I say all-inclusive, I mean I want a vacation that has a buffet in it.
damn
Really,
right.
that's what it means.
I want to go on a vacation that I don't have to really take my wallet out.
But my point is, there's not a lot of runway left anyway, and this guy was a great player, and I like him. So if he plays a handful of games, I don't think it gets down to should he. We're not going to see J.J. Weatherholt. I would like to virtue signal here. Is that really a virtue signal? But I'm saying we're not going to see J.J. Weatherholt, and it means Gorman's going to get 6 less games. You still won't know what you need to know about Gorman, or no? Is it just I just want to see the point of it?
I just want to see Gorman every day at third base.
We're seeing that.
Yeah, and I don't want Nolan Arenado to throw a wrench into that. That's all I'm saying.
But if he takes 6 games, 7 games, will that impede your ability to assess Gorman?
When in your scenario, when is he coming back and then starts playing these 7 games? How many 7 out of how many games? Let's just theorize.
I'm saying by the time he comes back, there's not going to be that. So he's still what?
So if they have 14 games left, no, I don't think they should give him 7 games. He shouldn't get half. If they have 14 games left when he comes back, he shouldn't get half of the games.
I wouldn't say if it's only 14, then I would say 4.
I think that's a reasonable number. But
I just want to see him again in the Cardinal uniform.
My entire point wasn't I didn't want to see him. It was that I didn't want to see him get all 3 start to third base in a single series. And I threw that out.
Okay,
I threw that out to Roderick. I threw that out to Schaefer. That's been kind of my stipulation because I think that's.
Well, I don't talk to those.
I think that's a good way to crystallize. You talk to everybody. I thought that's a good way to
Not
crystallize.
Those guys.
That's fair.
One guy has dead eyes.
That was a great tweet.
The other guy's got a man bun. I'm not talking to him.
Quite the combination.
Dead eyes and man bun.
So those are my thing. It's just I don't want to see him get all 3 starts in a row. In your scenario, he wouldn't, so therefore I'm okay with it. I do think it's interesting. We were having a conversation yesterday about your Twitter, and you claimed that it's for the youngs.
Twitter's for the olds, very old.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know the context of that.
I think it's odd that I stumbled upon.
You
that
also
drop.
have me saying Jimmy the Coward Hayes. I mean, what does that mean?
Well,
what does that
clearly
prove?
you're reading a text on that one. This sounds like this is
Twitter's for the olds.
It isn't.
That's a thought process right there. That's a thought.
Do you really
process
believe
right
that
there.
with no
I
no
do.
context?
I did check all. I did check all the replies you got to your poll, and every single one of your replies to your poll was somebody 48 years or older.
Right, and you know
And
why?
I thought that was interesting.
Well, no. Well, hear me out on that.
The bots, I guess, didn't reply.
The reason that you get that is because the olds don't really understand what a poll is. No, it's true. I got people saying I'm 52. Okay, then click one of them. But you're an old, so you don't understand how to do that.
Some of them are really stupid.
Yeah,
some are. Seems a little harsh.
But I just think
some of y'all are idiots.
I just think the ginned up, and I say ginned up, that'll that'll trigger it. I don't mean it to be that.
Don't trigger
We
people.
have to see Gorman play 3 out of 3 games. Fine. I'm not even arguing that. All I'm saying is if he's, a week, 10 days, Gorman away, right? Then that's going to eat up a lot of the remaining season. There's not going to be a ton of runway. I just want to see him play in a Cardinal uniform a couple of times.
Sure.
Maybe recapture something. Not that that's going to change anyone's mind about him. I just like Nolan and respect who he was as a player. I'm going to start a gang called the Kosher Connection. That'd be a good one.
I like it. Can I ask you guys a question?
Just ask.
No. What percentage do you think that Ollie will manage the Cardinals next year?
I think he's going to manage them.
I do too. What do you think,
Got another year.
What percentage?
I got a coin flip on this one. I think
50-50?
I'm at a 50-50 because you have, there's a lot of reasons to retain him. Obviously, I think he's a good manager. I think
Good for you.
I think the locker room respects him.
Yep.
I think he's getting better as a manager, and he's still the youngest manager in baseball. So, those are things you shouldn't give up on. But the heft and the history of new regimes getting their guy in the building is pretty heavy against Ollie. And you combine that with what's the word I'm looking for when you have just a 1-year contract?
Lame duck.
Lame duck.
Yes, when you go into a lame duck year in the last year of a contract, that also sends messaging about the coach,
good cough,
and things like that. And so that's why I'm 50-50 is there's a lot of things on both sides of the scale.
Do you think that
really
Chaim
move the
Bloom's going to be
conversation.
like, well, I'm going to put a new coach in not knowing if there's going to be a season the next year?
That's a good point.
The team's not very good. Why not just kind of let him
You've
just
moved
do his
me to
thing?
60-40.
And here's the thing. If you don't think that the team that will hit the field next year is really your team, that it's a process, and Ollie's good with the players.
Yeah, and they like him and respect him.
And he has a year left.
That's why I'm asking.
Why would you make that move? And maybe you're unsure about Ollie, so you want to give Ollie an extra runway. The lame duck thing, I get, except if you don't believe you're a contender anyway. And then here's the thing. What if, the early part of this year, all of a sudden they're decent? You didn't expect them to be decent, and you can extend Ollie if you want, right? There's things you could do. I don't think you're backed into a corner where you have to make a move right now. And I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people in the organization that really like Ollie. I know Chaim Bloom likes Ollie. I know they talk a lot. I think it's a good chance he's coming back.
I hope so. What do you guys think out there, by the way? Chime in on YouTube at Lou Info on YouTube. Let us know. And by the way, you could chime in on our text line, 2-314-590-3770. Go.
And the Athletic, I guess just Ken Rosenthal had an interview with Ollie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I saw that people were tweeting out the worst manager poll again.
I hate that worst manager poll thing so much.
It was the dumbest thing.
They shouldn't
explain it.
They shouldn't have published it.
I thought that they had a new one because I saw people commenting on my Twitter feed. So I checked. No, it was the one from June where they did a lot of different topics. And one of them was manager you'd least like to play for. And at the top, it was Schulte and Ollie. Oh, my goodness. And then you look, out of 700 plus, almost 800 major league players, for the whole poll, 40 responded. And of the people who voted particular managers that they said they didn't want to play for.
How many?
4.
Come on.
4 for Ollie and 4 for, and you tweet that out like that's a legitimate poll. Look, you just put up my poll about people that follow me. There were 1,400. They had 4, and they put that in a headline.
I hated that.
And
Why?
then one,
Why would he do that?
And then one of the hold on, because I have it right here. And then one of the replies, I think the only actual reply they got about a manager that you don't want to play for, and it was Ollie. It was this: I don't really know many managers. I'm trying to think of someone in our division just so I can say someone. Who is the Cardinals guy? Yeah, just put him down.
Exactly.
And that's a vote for Ollie? And then you publish that like it's a real poll? That's bad.
Is he getting chirped for that?
I just saw initially when that poll came out and people didn't know what it was, he was getting chirped. But then people looked, at least rational people, probably people that follow me, the cream of the crop.
Damn right.
If you stop listening to our show, go listen to Brendan Schaefer. There's something terribly wrong with you.
Not that guy.
Oh, he was
and people were
joking.
like, "Oh, he's terrible. Look at this poll. Wait, you had 4 responses, and clearly they didn't even know who they were voting for. Get at
See, the people probably don't take the extra step to look up that until you hear it on.
Well, that's what happens on social media.
Everywhere,
people don't
baby.
verify.
Jeff Taylor, I've taken a shot of Jameson every time the simp says runway. I am now more hammered than Cam was this past weekend on whiskey, and it's 8:15 in the morning.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
What's his name?
No,
Jeff
weren't.
Taylor.
You got a long ways to go, partner.
Jeff, don't you realize that I say runway in a mocking fashion? Because that was the blueprint of the season. And right at spring training, a huge portion of your runway, who you said would be gone, is still there. That's why I say it all the time, because it was part of the plan that didn't work out. I think that's mockable. Think about it. It's a runway season, and a lot of that runway is for Gorman at third base, and we're going to trade. No, what? We can't trade him. There goes the runway. I think that's a fair critique.
And our other big name players just want to stay. What the hell is these guys' problems? Wilson, do you want to leave? No. Oh. Sonny, do you want to leave? No.
Do you know why Wilson doesn't want to leave?
Because he signed a contract here and he wants to make the Cardinals a better team.
And he said, I still haven't shown St. Louis what I can do.
I respect him for it.
If that's it. Yeah.
I respect him for it.
I want him and Tommy Pham to go at it.
That'd be a good
God.
Sell tickets. If I get the rights to that.
Are you kidding?
I would mortgage everything. Put that on paper.
Whoa.
That's how we bring blood sport back to the chase.
That's what I want to
Wilson Contreras, the Cardinals clash. Contreras versus Pham at the chase.
Like, honey, we're getting a second mortgage on the house.
I'd rent a tuxedo for that.
I'd be front row.
I told Jimmy I'm proud of myself. I did my first radio hit about baseball.
What?
Yeah. What do you think it was?
Did the Carlo wanted you to talk about the Blue Jays?
No, it wasn't Carlo. It was Toronto. It was Toronto Network, but they wanted me to talk about Tommy Pham because they were playing Toronto. And I told them that Tommy Pham would kick the crap out of every single one of those players, and that's why they didn't do anything
you guys talk about him
it.
Getting stabbed?
Yeah, I talked about his. I talked about how he grew up and all that stuff. And I told I know those faces. I've seen those faces many times. They were scared of Tommy Pham.
That's the best perspective you could have in that moment.
Cam Jansen.
Cam
Yeah,
Jansen,
perfect.
who has scared an awful lot of people.
I felt proud, baby. Damn.
Chris Knight, baseball is boring and for the old. Can we talk about anything but baseball?
Sure, but we're not. We'll do
Nothing's
what we
really
want
going
to do.
on just yet. Who's going to be the quarterback from Mizzou? We don't know.
People are mad at the Blues.
They're mad. I got that in my notes.
We caught a bunch of crabs.
People are mad at the Blues right now because of the PTO signing of Milan Lucic, who had a domestic dispute a couple years ago. Hasn't played in a while. He's not going to make the team. He's not, but he's a winner. And to have him in training camp, who gives an F about that? Or even Andy, I got to stick up for him sometimes. He's just like, let's go on Twitter. And I look at the comments and they're just bashing him. And I'm like, do we know what he did?
Why are they bashing? No, they're bashing
Andy because he's excited about seeing Milan Lucic, who we know. I played against him. He is a tough guy.
Well, tell me about the domestic dispute. Did
I don't.
Domestic violence.
Was he charged?
Was he charged for that? It's a good question, Rock.
Well, we have a legal process.
Yeah.
In the civilized world.
He did his time. He had to go through all the process and go to the NHLPA and, the meetings and whatnot. So you got to give the guy a second chance. And if you want to look a little further.
And did he do what he had to do?
Yes, he did what he had to do. Absolutely.
But
people are psycho.
But you can't take people's. I could understand a team saying, this guy doesn't fit in, whatever. If they vetted him, how many athletes do we see go back to their careers after worse incidents? Look, I'm not saying that's not terrible what he did. I don't know the case, but if he did whatever he had to do through the legal
You don't think the
system,
Blues are going to go do their due diligence on that?
I
are
do.
you out of your damn mind? What are you reading over there, Rock?
So,
hotel.
He was arrested,
drunk, wasted.
Let me get back to it. On November 18th, 2023, while still out of the lineup due to injury, Lucic was arrested in Boston for a domestic incident involving his wife. On November 21st, he pled not guilty to assault and battery, and the charges were dropped on February 16th, 2024, after his wife refused to testify.
So what do you? So he should be blackballed.
Exactly.
Prosecutors dropped the domestic violence charge. Reading now from the story by the Associated Press that appeared in ESPN. Prosecutors dropped the domestic violence charge against Boston Bruins forward Milan Lucic on Friday, saying the decision by his wife to invoke marital privilege made it impossible for them to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. The Bruins say he will not return from his leave of absence this season. Milan Lucic will remain on indefinite leave from this organization for the remainder of the 2023-2024 season. The Boston Bruins organization supports Milan and his family as he continues his personal rehabilitation. After his wife opted not to testify, the motion by prosecutors to admit 911 call information into evidence was denied, effectively ending their court case, they said. This situation is something prosecutors encounter quite often in matters involving domestic violence charges. We handled this case exactly as would any other presenting a similar set of circumstances. That's from James Borgasami, Chief of Communications for Suffolk County District Attorney Kevin Hayden, said in a statement. A lawyer representing Lucic did not immediately return a request for comment.
Okay.
Are they still together?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They have kids. And he's a damn good teammate, man.
Okay.
I know that for a fact. He's a damn good teammate. You don't think they did their due diligence? And you know who else got a second chance on that team? The head coach. That's right. He gave him a second chance. Now they're different things.
How many?
I mean, come on.
How many guys around
these people
professional sports have gotten a second
Look
chance?
what Rasheed Rice just did. I mean, that pisses me off more than anything, especially after seeing that semi truck. What he did, we haven't got into that. Every time that pops up, it pisses me right off. Rasheed Rice, who knows what was in those cars, almost kills a young girl and her mom, and they run away without even looking at him. Like, you got to be evil. You got to be evil to do that. Car accident that you caused, and you don't even look at her, and you're going to play the first 4 games of the season. Get out of here. Drives me nuts. When you guys are pissed at Milan Lucic because they got a PTO tryout. Good Lord. Anyway.
And there were never charges brought. And it's not like if they're still together, it tells you they work through it.
I mean, the NHL doesn't play around with that. Like, you don't those guys weren't testified up there. They're not even getting a sniff. I mean,
also legally, where's the legal grounds to not let someone?
I don't know.
Try to continue their career.
Look, he's probably not going to make the team. Like, the Blues are pretty damn deep. They got centers. I don't know where he would fit in. Maybe as a 13th forward. I don't know. But if you're mad about that, you just I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Give the guy a second chance.
He could be like Matt Carpenter in his last season with the Cardinals, a leadership guy that never, ever plays.
I'm just trying to think of a guy that's still playing in the NHL right now that did something really bad. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but.
So someone said, Trevor Bauer, right? Trevor did what he was supposed to do legally and remains blackballed. Is there a difference between Lucic and Bauer? Apparently, when teams do their due diligence, well, first of all, he was getting lit up in the Mexican League, right? He's getting lit up. But apparently they did their due diligence and something wasn't right to them. See, teams operate in their own best interests, generally speaking, as they should. And in the vetting of this guy, they must have found something. If a guy can come in, I mean, we've seen this in professional sports. If a guy is legally cleared and he can help your team, someone's going to bring him on board. Whatever league it is, someone is going to bring him in.
What about those 5 kids?
So there must have been something there, or maybe their scouts are like, yeah, we don't really like this stuff anyway. And then the scouts end up being proven correct because he got torched.
Was he dealing when this all went down?
Yeah, he was a good major league pitcher. But this all happened. Then he was out of baseball for a while. And I'm not saying the accusation. I kind of lost track of it.
But it's actually scary.
But I think he was cleared.
Yeah.
However, he was pitching overseas. It had been a while removed. And I think if teams said this guy, I mean, starting pitching is at a premium. Any team that thought this guy could help, they would have rolled the dice, except they must have either seen something in his pitching or there's other stuff we don't know about.
He might be a terrible teammate. And then you have this baggage, although the girls...
There were some reports of that before all this went down.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no, I heard that too. But he got by this girl, and that's the scariest point of this
And
whole
he
story.
was proven to be just a victim.
You see her text messages to her friend.
Yeah,
I'm going to get this guy.
Awful.
That's scary.
And you know
for all
what?
you youngins
But
out
the other
there.
stuff about being a bad teammate, how many times have we heard that? And then you get the guy.
That's right.
Like Wilson was supposedly not a great guy. People love him in the clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
AJ Przinsky, when the Cardinals picked him up when Yachty got hurt. No, he's a rusty nail. Everybody loved him. So sometimes the guy that you hate on another team, you end up loving when he's one of your teammates or on your team.
I wonder what the NHL is going to do with those
In
five.
fairness, but there's also, John Lackey, who looks like a curmudgeon, is a curmudgeon, but you still love him.
Well, he also did some bad things.
What'd he do?
Nothing legally, but apparently his wife was ill and he left her then.
Yeah.
But regardless, when the Cardinals got him, he looked scary, and he was scary. And apparently he was a guy you don't mess around with.
Nope.
I got along great with him because I'm just not afraid, honestly. Like,
well, yeah,
you just talk to him like people.
Do your job.
Yeah. And so and if someone hits me, then I'll own half the team, but through litigation. But his teammates loved him. John Lackey, beloved as a teammate.
Hey, remember John Rocker? Oh, so was he really good? And then he said those comments in that interview. Oh man! And then his contract got terminated because he come out and he was a scary guy, jacked.
But what happens with a reliever? If you're a reliever, out of all the positions, probably don't call attention to yourself.
Yeah, you got to,
because sometimes the life of a closer can be short-lived.
Whatever happened,
right? And that
he blew up after. So he had the 3 good years in Atlanta,
which is saying something.
He starts blowing up in 2001. They get rid of him halfway through the season to Cleveland, and his ERA goes from being right around high in the 2s to balloons all the way up to 5.45 with Cleveland. The next year, he pitches 30 games for the Rangers with a 6.66 ERA. And then he goes to the Devil Rays in 2003, pitches 2 games as a 9 ERA, and never pitches again.
So, but he still played after what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because if a team thinks you can help them, they're going to give you a chance, unless there's legal things, that you still have to deal with. Yeah, but as a closer, if you get 3 good years as a closer and you get the bag, good for you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I'm trying to think of other guys that have done really
well. Who's a guy playing right now that's done the worst thing? Is it Deshaun Watson?
Well, I think Lamar Jackson just retweeted.
That's what it is.
It's all about Jesus, and people are in an uproar about it.
I'm glad that's so funny. That's so funny. How dare he? How dare he? Jeez Louise.
Who's the pitcher with the bloody sock that sort of got blackballed?
Roger Clemens?
No.
Clemens wasn't the bloody sock game?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was.
Was it
Yeah,
Clemens?
I just saw a thing on that. I thought it was.
There's no way I'm getting this right, Jim, and you're not. That's insane. Kurt Schilling.
Kurt Schilling. Okay.
Was it Kurt Schilling with the bloody sock?
Bloody sock pitcher was
That's
Kurt
what it
Schilling.
was.
Yeah, sorry, I knew it was one of those guys. It was.
You may step down.
I didn't say I was right.
Now I
wouldn't
have
got that right.
Now I wouldn't have got it right if it were a trivia
No
question.
doubt.
I would have gotten it wrong.
I kind of put those two guys are kind of similar.
But right, Kurt Schilling kind of got blackballed because of
he
his
did.
political views. He didn't do anything, right? Didn't he not do anything?
What did he say politically?
I don't even remember because
didn't he defraud a company?
I think that was like the aftermath of trying to get him because of his. I don't really remember. I just remember that guy was money in the bank as a pitcher. He was.
Oh God!
And I know a lot of people think poorly. I think because of his political views.
I'd like to interview him. Kurt Schilling. That'd be a good one. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good ones. What about Aroldis Chapman? Aroldis Chapman. He's still doing his thing, isn't he?
Yeah, and he had a domestic assault.
Was that on? Oh yeah, he shot his gun in his garage too, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah, and he's done very bad things,
and he's still out there throwing 105. Blues.
The former Cardinal outfielder was on video choking his wife when the cops were there, and he's playing.
Yep.
Right. So
yep.
So they're going to go after the guy getting a tryout with the Blues, who was never even charged.
I mean,
come on.
The Blues should sign Trevor Bauer. Did the dais know that Jerry Seinfeld went to high school prom with a 17-year-old girl while he was 38 years old?
Yep.
No, that was weird. You didn't know that?
I forgot about it.
Oh yeah.
What was her name?
Oh God.
She
Was
became
this-
she
wait,
became
wait.
famous.
Was this like a
Seinfeld might be
charity
free.
thing where you go to high?
No. It was his girlfriend.
No, Jerry's a weirdo.
It was his
Jerry's,
girlfriend.
Wow.
Jerry's a weirdo.
No, that was legit
Does
his
he
girlfriend.
ever
Jerry's a weirdo.
Does he ever take crap for that?
Oh, he should take a lot more.
Did
But
he?
we let stuff go by in the 90s that we would not let go by now. Hello, Karl Malone.
Whoa. Odd behavior.
Two scumbags who
Odd.
ran an entire decade.
And when
together.
he was 38, was he doing Seinfeld?
Yeah, he was a big star.
Yeah, 1993, Seinfeld was huge.
That was 93. Damn right. Yep.
Yeah.
It was coming on. He was just becoming gigantic.
Shoshana Lonstein.
Shoshana.
He was
30
30 yeah, he was 39 for the majority of the relationship. She was 17.
Well, so when he walked into that prom, was everybody like, what is this all about? I mean, Jesus.
And the pictures are horrifying. Okay?
I was 2. I
No,
you can't blame me for this one. This is on y'all
I know,
generation
you're
for
right.
not burying
I
him
was
under a
in
jail after
93.
this.
Look at that.
Gee, dude, he looks like he's 50 there too. You know, he doesn't like age, but he looked 50 when he was. Wow.
God.
Nobody did.
Because technically it was legal.
Yeah, I
In
guess.
that state it was 7. I mean,
What is this,
Missouri
West
is 17.
Virginia?
I know. Missouri is
Wait,
17. We
Alabama.
live in a hick-ass state. So
Oh,
like,
is it 17 in
like,
Missouri?
I feel like it shouldn't be in New York, though, Jim. I thought you had some civilization
yeah.
up there on the East
No,
Coast.
that's what I thought. What about this new mayor? He might, who knows, change a couple things when it comes to that. I don't know.
A mayor does not have that power.
No.
Nor does he have the power to change how taxing is done. That's up to the state legislature. I know this because I was an alderman.
Hello, Bill Clinton and Monica. How old was Monica when Bill was doing this thing?
No one has ever like at this point. If you're trying to protect Bill Clinton, you're a scumbag. Bill Clinton is a scumbag.
Scumbag.
Absolute scumbag.
And so is Hillary.
Yes. This isn't
Hillary's for the women.
This
Oh,
is
you
arguable.
are? You shunned Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, she
shunned
listen,
her.
I understand her shunning the person who was literally cheating on her husband, but again, the girl was being abused. And so, yes, yes, Bill Clinton's a scumbag.
He did not have sex
doesn't-
with that woman.
He doesn't just get to play a saxophone on Arsenio. Like he's a scumbag.
The
now.
women loved him.
and he should have to pay the price for being a scumbag.
Well, he isn't. He's still popular.
I know.
He's got $250 million as a public servant.
How does that happen?
President's just.
How's that charity?
Oh, not
guy?
just president.
How's that charity doing?
Sir, Congress people.
Oh, I know too, but I'm saying
That's
as a
charity.
president, it can't
Clinton
be hard.
Foundation. Saudi Arabia gave him $50 million. Oh Lord! Monica was 22 when she got under the desk. Okay,
There was. We're not. That's not saying it was an illegal. We're saying she was. We're saying
she was taken advantage
of
by a powerful
person. And that's sexual misconduct. That's that's a problem. That's abuse of power. That's. I mean. Yes,
No,
that was a
no, no.
disgusting.
You don't
abuse of
realize
power,
it-
and then
it's
there's a
beyond
bunch
that.
of other stuff other than Monica Lewinsky
doubt.
that makes Bill Clinton a scumbag.
we only knew.
He's
We
on the
only knew.
logs. He was on the plane.
Oh, he was on the plane.
He was
What
allegedly
about the
on the
murders?
island.
What about the murders? What about the murders in Arkansas?
You add them all up. It's very.
I don't know
odd.
if that's true, but I will say
There's
if
not
you're in the,
as much evidence.
if
but
you're
there's
in
a lot
the
of people that
Oval
died.
Office-
To say that.
A lot of people that died that were around.
you know what? If I were
Connected to them.
president, I don't think I would even chew in the Oval Office. Like that place.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't.
It's sacred.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
And you know what I would do? No, I wouldn't. And I would stash my chew in a locker.
There it is.
Because
No,
I
you
know
wouldn't.
no one would be able to find out it's mine. Even though there's 80,000 cameras in there.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh, yeah. Weird.
Could you imagine being in
Weird.
the Oval Office? What would you do with your
Apparently,
wouldn't you
some
be-
yak.
No. Wouldn't you be scared of
Not if I was the people who did it. No, I know that no one's going to do anything to me about it.
So
When you have power and the ability to get away with stuff, a lot of people take advantage of it, Jim. It's just the fact
absolute
of the
powers
world. Corrupts.
Absolutely.
100%.
Who's the one politician? I don't care what party. I'm just saying that you would trust was never impacted by absolute power. Anyone?
Give me a list of first termers.
Yeah,
I'm just
Yeah.
someone that you're aware of. that
No,
You can't
give me-
move up the ladder.
Again, give me a list of first termers, and those are the only people that I would be confident saying they're not corrupted.
Can I do my Bernie? Because I like doing it.
Yeah, you don't have to ask for permission. to do
You
stuff.
you may remember that I used to rail, and I thought rightfully so, against millionaires and billionaires. Now I've become a millionaire, so you will see that I will not rail against millionaires, as I own several homes because I wrote a book.
Good old boy.
That's not bad, is it?
It's pretty good.
Pretty damn good. Hey, Jim, what about Juan Encarnacion?
Juan
What was
Encarnacion.
Encarnacion like? Obviously, we now know he is an absolute scumbag, Fulton's finest. What did he do?
I've lost track.
Juan
But
Encarnacion.
I don't. I mean, I didn't have that much interaction with him. But here's the thing, too.
Jerry Seinfeld.
If a guy's
that's
on the
so
roster,
weird.
it's not like I'm not talking to that guy because he did something.
Yeah.
You know, like
He's on the roster.
he's on the roster. He's cleared whatever hurdles, and he has the right to play.
Yep. The Jerry Seinfeld thing, though, like, I can't believe he didn't take flack after that. What was he?
It was really funny, though.
What is he thinking?
What the hell has happened to us?
Why even go to
What the
prom?
hell?
What?
In August 21,
What happened?
the Attorney General of Distrito Nacional in the Dominican Republic confirmed that Encarnacion was being held at the Palace of Justice due to a complaint that had been filed against him in May, alleging that he had sexually assaulted his daughter. a minor.
Oh my
Next
God,
day, it was announced that Encarnacion would be charged and in the meantime held without bail. But I don't see anything here about him like being in jail currently. But I guess he is.
Whoa!
I did not know that.
Whoa!
Awful. That's about the worst.
That's about.
So
the
here's the
worst.
problem: everything is just
Whoa.
accused and arrested, and I don't see anything after August of 2021 that confirms the report or says that he's in jail. And obviously, I'm guessing it might be hard to get that out of the Dominican Republic, but there's nothing after like August 30th. Wait a second, no, that's Wander Franco.
Maybe.
God!
Maybe if you're really rich there, you can make everything just go away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
Whoa!
So after August 2021, if anyone else can find an
Some bitch.
article, let me know. But I cannot find any confirmations about his actual if he's in jail right now or what. It's just the very last update is that he was arrested and charged for it.
How about this? People are saying Jimmy Carter as someone who's not been impacted by absolute power. I mean, the late Jimmy Carter. I thought he was an awful president.
I was doing Habitat for Humanity at 80 years old. Yeah, it's good.
But
That's a good one.
But I also think he was who he was. Like I don't think he was in the pocket of anybody. So yeah, I'm going to give a belt.
There you go. Okay.
Even though
that's a good call.
Even though
he's a Democrat,
even
so
though
that's why you.
I mean, he was a total, in my opinion,
Pushover?
total liberal. No, he just saw things. I believe that he believed in what he was doing and wasn't impacted by that. So I'm going to say yes.
I can't believe he got made. I can't believe people rebelled against so hard when he was just like, "Hey, turn down your heaters and wear a sweater." And he did a public address to that, and people were like, "No, you loser!" And it's just like the guy was just trying to do little things that he thought would be better, and everyone hated him for it.
People thought that
internationally we were bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
people thought we were going to freeze to death.
People
too,
hated
at
him
the
for
time.
that stuff. They're like, turn on your heater,
Yeah.
just wear another sweater,
But
which is what my mom said too. So I don't, and they were. She was a pretty big Reagan fan, so I don't know how that.
But I mean,
Actually, that's what Kate and I do too.
Look,
put the fire on.
that was I don't know how old I was there. It didn't impact me, but I would say with the backdrop of he kind of was like America shouldn't be this great place. Like that was kind of we are part of the global community, and there are other countries we can't live the way we normally live. And with that as a backdrop, I think people rebelled against that.
What about the weirdo actor from The Green Mile that married a 15-year-old? Which one was that? That was a damn good movie. Sad.
I don't know.
You ever see that movie, Tom Hanks? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh God.
He went overseas. They were going to arrest him there, right? Didn't he have a 14-year-old wife or something? That cray. But in some countries, that's okay. By the way.
Yeah, Doug Hutchison, an actor known for his role in The Green Mile, married Courtney Stodden when she was 16 years old. The marriage took place in Las Vegas in 2011 when Hutchison was 51.
Oh, how does that happen? Which I want to see his face. Hutchinson.
Oh, Jesus Christ. His Wikipedia photo does not ease you in. His Wikipedia photo, Cam.
Let me see that mug right quick. Oh, he was the guy, the evil guy too.
Yeah, I think
look at him. He looks evil.
He's the guard that botches who botches the execution on purpose.
Yeah, he doesn't put the water on.
Put the water
so
on.
It makes it more torturous. Kills the little mouse that he had, little pet mouse. I know. That pissed me off more than anything.
Oh, Jesus, Spartan.
By the way, thank you to the YouTube chat, because sometimes they tell us stuff that we don't really know, but someone texted in or chatted in. Jerry Lee Lewis's wife was 13, first cousin once removed.
Yeah, the Jerry Lee Lewis stuff is wild.
Wow.
Great balls of fire.
She was also his third wife, and he was only 21. Yeah, the Jerry Lewis stuff is wild.
Jesus. Rock probably doesn't know about the Iranian hostage situation with Jimmy Carter.
Oh.
I bet you he does.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Spartan 4-4.
Was that his worst moment, Carter?
Of course it was.
And as soon as Reagan came in, the hostages were released, by the way. And then everyone said, do you remember Ahmadinejad?
Yeah. Ahmadinejad.
Right? He was the Iranian supreme leader, right? Or
that's Ayatollah Khomeini.
Well, then what was his?
Ahmadinejad was
the president.
Yes.
Okay. The Western version of that.
Yeah.
And people say that one of the guys that was there when they were talking about the hostages was a young Ahmadinejad. I remember looking at the pictures. People were posting that. This is that guy. Early conspiracy theory for me. I like it.
Ahmadinejad is a much more recent Iranian politician. He was the president of Iran from 2005 to 13.
What I'm saying is,
I remember hearing his name.
What I'm saying, during the
time.
hostage crisis, there were photos of like a hostage, and in the background was what people said was a young Ahmadinejad. That was my first taste of a conspiracy theory.
Interesting.
And I liked it.
I like it, baby.
And then you know what I said later? This is crazy. Then later in life, because I'm a conspiracy theory guy, I said that COVID came from a Chinese lab.
How dare you? How dare you? It's a wet market. Although you went to a Chinese wet market, they're pretty dang nasty.
I wouldn't.
Oh my God.
I would not.
There are like animals like in cages bleeding on each other. Nastiness, man. All right, let's go to break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to regroup.
We do want to talk about MLB apparently getting close to new rights holder business.
Yeah. Apparently they're getting almost every piece that they kind of laid out that they wanted, with ESPN picking up MLB.TV and all those things like that. I guess the question is, what's the reported price tag? Because it was $550 million was the deal that they turned down that they had with ESPN. So did they get more money after turning them down and then coming back to the negotiating table? Did they get more? How much more did they get? Is this the future? Is this the first step in baseball broadcasting from a local level being kind of a different bag entirely? We'll see.
How does it impact me?
Yes, of course. I was trying to dance around that without being rude.
No doubt. All right, we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships@louinfo.com for more information.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Experience your own all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, found at the crossroads of luxury and cutting-edge performance. Now at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 0.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, style, all in one extraordinary SUV. And with the $7,500 EV tax credit going away, get yours now while you can still save big. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at audikirkwood.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Here's your chance to shape the future. St. Louis is launching its first comprehensive update to the city's zoning code, and you can provide input by joining an advisory committee. The city's taking applications for the 12-member advisory group now. It'll be the first update to zoning codes and maps since the 1950s, addressing neighborhood aesthetics, economic growth, and climate challenges. Someone shot at a car on Interstate 64 early Tuesday, injuring 2 people inside. The car ended up at St. Mary's Hospital in Richmond Heights around 1 a.m. with 3 males inside the car. 2 were injured. St. Louis Metropolitan Police are handling the investigation. Andrew Bailey announced Monday he'll step down as Missouri Attorney General next month to join the FBI. The governor announced Tuesday that Catherine Hanaway will be his successor. She'll be the first woman to hold the seat. She said her priorities will be protecting people from violence and fighting financial crimes. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We have a little cold front dropping through today. No rain with that. In fact, we'll stay sunny. It will be a little bit cooler and less humid. Our afternoon high will be in the upper 80s. Overnight, we're expecting upper 60s under clear skies and then mid 80s for the afternoon high on Thursday, and we'll stay sunny. Friday looks fair. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey everyone, Cam Jansen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These 2 men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:51, Wednesday, beautiful day. Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Jansen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio, doing our thing. We're on YouTube, by the way, so check that mug out. Just go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, and we'll pop up.
That's the way to do it.
It's the easiest thing in the world, and there's a text. We're reading the text. You guys are having a conversation with yourself. It's one big party in there, so check out YouTube. Check it out, and check it out now. You could also chime in on the text line, which is 314-590-3770. My uncle Norman Foley was one of the pilots that flew on that hostage mission to attempt to rescue the hostages from the grasp of the Ayatollah Khomeini and was called Eagle 81. The Jolly Green Giants were flying under the radar to be undetected to radar when the sandstorm kicked up and sand got into the fuel systems and caused the rescue helicopters to crash. My uncle lived but suffered severe back problems. He served over 45 years in the Air Force.
That's honestly the
That's
thing.
actually-
When you talk about the hostage situation in Carter, I think was what is. People don't talk about nearly enough how bad of a mess up the rescue operation that they tried.
So what they do wrong? I mean, they going in a sandstorm, which is tough one way or
I've
the
also
other.
heard another part of the story is I also thought when they landed, it was supposed to be in a deserted area, and they get out. After they land, they have issues landing. One of the planes crash. They land. Maybe I'm conflating this with another story, but they get out and then they come across a truck driving near them, and they're like, "Well, that truck can't be there." They're like, "We'll just take the truck out. It's not a big deal." They shoot the truck. It's an oil tanker. It blows up, and I think that completely it exposes their position. It creates another whole cloud.
Yeah.
It creates another whole cloud of things. I might be conflating these things, but I thought that was an issue. Is that a different one? My apologies, I'm conflating these two. I thought there was an issue where we had a rescue mission. And we landed down there.
Movie, but that wasn't the Iran.
And we okay, my bad. So yeah, but he's right about the dust storm being a huge problem. There's a
Aren't
huge
you thinking
crash.
Black Hawk Down? Like,
oh my God,
is that the one where they land and they
no, they got shot down right in the middle of the Times Square.
That's different
in
one.
Somalia.
I'm thinking of a different. Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing in Iran.
That was scary too. Black Hawk.
It's all
Down.
running together.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's the rescue operation they try to pull off. I'm blanking on how late, how far into the hostage situation that was. But yeah, it was a complete catastrophe.
Well, the Osama bin Laden one almost was too, and they figured it out. Like you just don't know what to expect.
That's a good point.
You know, like that could have gone.
We're criticizing with hindsight. It went wrong, but if it would have gone correct,
yeah, you know,
what is American? What is it? What how do things look now? Does Carter have a completely different reputation in America?
Yes.
Yeah, completely.
God, yeah.
100%, completely different.
And in Carter's second term as a moderate, the economy did well. That was when he said the era of big government is over. He moved to the middle and was really successful. He was.
But president, you got to. If you fail in foreign policy, you should lose as a president.
What would people think of Obama if that
would have gone
went
tits up?
Yeah, guys died and stuff. I don't know.
That would have been bad.
Been really, really bad. Damn. Get him in. 314-590-3770. By the way, we're on YouTube. Check that out, guys. All on YouTube.
When you see the video, though, of like these drones or stealth aircraft targeting like a truck or a group of combatants, and then they get the green light to let
Who is that?
to let the artillery go or whatever.
Oh my God.
It's unbelievable. I mean, they're eviscerated.
Oh my God. You ever see those videos of when they were in Iraq and Afghanistan, some of the soldiers and Marines and stuff like that were in the desert and they're getting shot at. They don't panic. It's unbelievable. They're getting shot. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, hand me that extra thing. They're not panicking. They're talking to each other. It's unbelievable.
They're professional.
It's
That's
unbelievable.
what training will do for you.
It's unbelievable. Sometimes you just got to look that up and just see how they react to different things, man. It's incredible. A lot of it is on YouTube. They all got cameras.
It's
It's
that's
crazy.
training. That's also a certain type of person.
Damn right.
That isn't afraid when the trouble starts. Where was it with the kids getting shot in the classroom and the cops refused to go in there? Right? And then the guy just released more video of the parents pleading, go in there.
Go in there. And a guy ran and he was getting his hair cut. He ran and got his shotgun.
An off-duty cop.
And he kicked the door down. And he killed him. Her or whatever it was. God, get in there. Did they all get fired? Was that blew up?
I don't even
didn't
know
it?
what happened.
It
I
better
know the
have.
sheriff got in a lot of trouble. Or
Holy cow.
The head honcho of the police department.
Yeah, they're still giving that one lady a lot of crap that screwed up the sirens for that tornado. I just see it every single day. She really hasn't even apologized or anything, and they got a new system down and stuff. She's not even fired yet. I don't know. Kind of chaotic. That's what it is.
2 school police chief and an officer were indicted on June 26th of 2024 by Uvalde County Grand Jury. But I'm not.
What do you think should happen to
trying
them?
to put together all these stories.
What do you think? I know it's a lot. We throw a lot at you, Rock. What do you think should happen to them?
To who?
The cops not going in there and doing their job. What can you
Is
do?
being scared of crime? They should be fired. If you don't
Get them out of there.
I mean, but
what are you doing?
Well, because I think the police have certain protocols that must be followed, and if they ignored protocols, Like they have certain rules about how you handle certain.
Sure.
That's why many police officers, like the folks in the battlefield, know how to handle situations because it's part of their training.
They charged him, the former chief, they charged him with 10 counts of abandoning or endangering a child, each of which carries a punishment of 2 years in jail. He and former Uvalde school officers Adrian Gonzalez are the only officers who have been charged for their actions that day.
Jeez.
Now, that was back in December of 2024. So let me see if I can find a new one.
Man, oh man. Yeah. That was a good story, by the way, Hockey Bob. You're Hockey Bob again after that story.
Somebody just chimed in. I'm trying to find it now because we are. Oh, you know who would move the Blazers to St. Louis? China would, Jim.
China.
Christopher Miller. Now I want the Grizzlies here.
Yeah. We got enough sponsorships. Okay, we're going to break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
All aboard!
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel by train. Yes, consider traveling around the United States on Amtrak. Traveling by train is a lot less of a headache than taking a plane, and you'd be surprised how many places you can go on an Amtrak. And there's no passports or IDs needed. Find out how to get where you're going as soon as tomorrow by train. Call the Amtrak Travel Hotline right now. We'll book your trip and email your tickets within minutes. Skip the drive to the airport and skip the lines. Call right now to book your Amtrak reservations. We service most of the United States.
All aboard!
Do something new. Travel by Amtrak today.
800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. That's 800-428-9517.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
Thanks for supporting Daddy.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Have a great day.
Let's talk about your health insurance. There are a lot of reasons why people need affordable health insurance. But here's the bottom line. You know you need affordable health insurance. For you, a spouse, a family member, whatever. I'm going to give you a free hotline to call to find affordable health insurance that can cover all your health insurance needs in case you get sick or have an emergency. Plus, cover vision, dental, and more. And there are no long-term commitments. You can keep your plan as long as it's affordable. And for the price of a cup of coffee. We're not talking about one of those fancy coffees. For the price of a regular cup of coffee a day, you can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the health insurance hotline for a free quote.
800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. That's 800-373-8414.
Secretary Caroline Leavitt would neither confirm nor deny that report. It's still not clear that the summit will even take place. As Russia's foreign minister said on state-run TV Tuesday, Moscow hasn't ruled out talks with Ukraine, but insisted the process would unfold gradually. President Trump says U.S. troops will not be sent to Ukraine as part of any security guarantee. Correspondent Nick Harper here.
President Trump said that Europe would front-load the majority of any future security guarantee, but the U.S. would be part in some capacity.
An Indiana woman's accused of threatening to kill President Trump. 50-year-old Nathalie Rose Jones was taken into custody over the weekend in Washington, D.C. after she attended a protest against Trump's crime crackdown. The Justice Department said social media accounts linked to Jones had posted threats against Trump. The Agriculture Department scaling back its support for solar and wind energy on farmlands. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins shared a post on X writing, the department will no longer deploy programs to fund solar or wind projects on productive farmland, ending massive taxpayer handouts. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right. Free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much. Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now, not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, we're back. 9:05 Wednesday, beautiful day. Let's go. Get up, and get them in. 314-590-3770. This is the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. You could call in if you want, 855-282-8255, or you could see us on YouTube. Hi, everybody. What's up? Go to Lou Info on YouTube, like and subscribe, and chime in. I'm going to read a couple of these bad boys because we're talking about MLB and how about the reports ESPN is purchasing MLB TV and now
that we're trusting with the future of this great
They
nation.
thought Ryan O'Reilly was still in the Blues the other day. Ryan O'Reilly.
They also Google AI. I'll remember when I think I might have tweeted this out. Google AI doesn't know how the NHL point systems work.
Oh, that's cool.
I
That's cool.
I
Really
typed in
complex.
multiple times how many points you get for losing a shootout in an NHL regular season game, and I typed it in 3 different times, and I got 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and 0 points is the answer.
But you know what? If you
because it's broken, and we shouldn't use
It's broken.
it. And people who do use it, I think less of you.
But if you tell Grok or the other one that they're wrong, they will apologize and then say, "No, you were right. We will put this into our whatever filter or whatever."
Get it right the first time. Good Lord. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it still does things that I can't do.
Like make a graphic?
Like Photoshop. Yeah, I don't know how to make a graphic. So yes, it is a shortcut or a lazy man's way.
Yeah, there you go.
My point is, I would never give it unbridled power. Like I would not trust.
You are, Jim. You're
for
letting it into your
example,
phone.
I
It's
would not.
polluting the earth.
For example,
That
I would
too.
not trust Grok to give me the correct stat. Like I'll get that on my own because I know it's going to come up with wrong information. But a graphic, I can't do.
Did Jimmy just say Carter's second term?
I meant no.
I didn't want to jump on that.
No, we were. No, hold on. I didn't mean Carter. Easy. I meant Clinton's second term. Clinton, because I already referenced Carter's first term. He got voted out, and Reagan's first day, the hostages were released.
Yeah,
in Iran. So yeah, that was my bad, wrong name. But I meant that was Clinton's second term, where he shifted to be a moderate. Carter never shifted because he believed in what he was doing.
Important question of the day. Kat, what are you going to do with your day off in Tampa? A lovely Saturday day off in Tampa.
I have no idea. It's weird. Why do we have an off, not an off day because it's a network game, off day because there is no game. Because the Buccaneers have a game and they're sharing that
there's a hurricane.
That spring training complex. I don't know. They're probably wonderful little, I'll see if I can rent a pottery studio.
There you go. There you
for a
go.
day.
The East Coast got lucked out a little bit with this Hurricane Aaron that didn't hit landfall, thank God, because it was pretty hardcore. It was Cat 4 and just moved right up the East Coast. So they got some storm surge, but they didn't get rocked like it could have happened.
Oh,
but
no.
there's gonna be more to come.
But Brony, my wife uses Google AI and Chat GPT to self-diagnose her when she isn't feeling right or thinks she has something wrong with her. I hate all this AI crap. Not only is it stressing her out, it's my job to calm her down after every time she freaks out.
So what does she do?
She uses Google AI and Chat GPT to self-diagnose her when she isn't feeling right or she thinks something is wrong with her.
Okay. Like if she's got a headache and something. Okay. She's like, what's going on with me?
She ends up.
What do you think it was the first time I read it, Cam?
I didn't hear you what you said.
So she ended up
I thought
taking
it was
like
more
what,
like-
a pair of pliers out of the toolkit and pulling her
Fix
eye
it.
out. Like, how would you trust Chat GBT for that?
GPT.
I always get that wrong.
I know there's a guy on Barstool who says it the exact same way the same way you do, and he's called Jersey Jerry, and so just there's something about apparently that part of the country. You
East
guys,
Coast people are idiots.
You guys can't get your B's and T's out.
Streaming down.
Oh my God, it was 12 seconds. Good Lord. Guys,
Rock, what did you
guys,
do?
all I'm doing this entire show is paying attention to the stream. Trust me, I know when it goes down.
Hold on. You can't rip AI if you can't keep the stream going.
No, that was the
AI
the
could.
Wi-Fi.
Replace
the Wi-Fi
Rock with AI.
The Wi-Fi in the studio.
Replace Rock with AI.
The Wi-Fi in the
I have a
studio went
cost-cutting
down.
measure.
Rock would have fixed it.
The Wi-Fi in the studio went down. The computer we run the stream off of is not yet
that's fine.
is not yet hardlined in, and so sometimes we have Wi-Fi issues. What we're working on right now, and so
We look
the
good.
Regular broadcast is fine, but the YouTube video is at the potential whim of our Wi-Fi being crappy, and once every 4 or 5 days it just browns out for 2 minutes.
Some would say Grok is better than Rock.
I like.
Grok is better than Rock.
Yeah.
That's
jazz
ridiculous.
hands. It's better than Rock.
Better than Rock. No, Grok is poisoning Memphis. We're just trying to steal their NBA team. Different things.
So what's up with
Different
that?
things. Oh, like
they can't agree on a new stadium.
The issue in Memphis, yes.
Yeah.
And AI is polluting their water.
Oh man, Memphis, they got some problems on there.
Listen, if we could pollute Memphis and that causes the Grizzlies to come to St. Louis, okay.
There's a better chance they run to Nashville than come here.
Why?
Well, cranes, baby. Crane. Why? Give me one good reason.
I like Nashville have that we don't.
No. When you go to a city and there's cranes everywhere, things are going down.
That was Gary Pinkel's big thing at Mizzou. Was if there's not construction somewhere on campus, we messed up. Like we're not always rebuilding something on this campus because we'll be able to funnel money into the athletics and things like that. There always has to be construction somewhere, or there's a problem at Mizzou. And I think he's.
How is Furrow Field?
It's fantastic.
It
looks incredible.
Compared
to the field is great. Memorial Stadium looks even better. Sorry, Cam. I hate to be a pedantic ass.
I haven't been there, so I'm just curious.
It's a stupid pedantic Mizzou thing because Furrow Field's the field, and then there's the stadium.
So how do you compare that to every other football stadium?
I mean, it's still not Neyland, but like after they finish this whole entire construction at the end of this year, it's going to be essentially a closed bowl. It'll keep the sound in. They've added rungs to the top of the student section, so now there's legitimate levels to it. They have both of the end zone seating filled out, luxury boxed out, and all this stuff. It's a premium stadium once they finish these upgrades.
How many does it seat?
After the upgrades, let me check.
Might have to get down there, Jimmy.
I do. I want to go. That's one of the places I really want to go to.
I have not
because I enjoy watching Missouri football.
I have not been to a Mizzou football game in almost 10 years now.
And you're a true son?
And so I need to get down there. I am a true son, but I just don't like going back to Mizzou that much anymore.
Why?
I have too many memories that I don't like to revisit. The project expands the seats to almost 65,000. Let's go.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, that's AI over you. Let me double check this.
Show me on the coffee cup where Mizzou hurt you.
I just got too many mememories there, man. I don't enjoy going down there anymore.
Really?
I thought you enjoyed college.
Dude,
I loved college. These are all separate things. Let me see if I can find the exact number, because that was AI that gave me 65 grand, and I don't want to trust AI.
Boy.
This is the problem with Google. Now,
probably 35.
The very first thing on Google is it's over. It's going to be over 60. I'm just trying to find.
I'm sorry, but that sucks.
I know it does,
because you are a diehard fan.
Yeah, I live in my head too much.
Yeah, you do.
It's the problem.
Do you think if you go down there, you'll have bad vibes, like bad memories and stuff like that?
It makes me think about things I don't want to think about anymore. And so that's why I've kind of avoided going down there for the last. I mean, it's also just like the bigger issue is that for a lot of the last 6-7 years, I've been working on the weekends.
Yeah,
like I've had either SLU or city games the last 3 falls. Before that, I was working 7 days a week, so I always had shifts on Saturday and Sunday mornings. So I was losing money going to Mizzou football games in addition to having to spend money to go to Mizzou football games. So it was kind of a thing where it just cost me too much money. It was inconvenient, and then other things got piled on, and I was like, I don't enjoy revisiting my memories in college as much as I used to, and so it kind of there's some of the luster that's off.
Okay.
But the season's going to be fantastic, and I think I'm getting down there this year because they're going to be so much fun to watch. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to focus on the game. But again, the issue is though is I always have
a coffee cup where Missouri.
I always have a little bit higher, a little bit higher. I always have City or Billikens now.
I was thinking there's legs on that. Just so you know.
That's what I'm saying. A little bit higher.
Oh man, I hate hearing that stuff. To be honest with you. I do.
Well,
I want you to be happy.
Yeah,
we don't be happy.
Man. You gotta get that out.
Once you leave college, let it go. That's kind of my thing. Like enjoy what you had there, but don't revisit it.
I get that, except for the fact that you love that team, and it's
no
right
doubt,
there. Like
man.
at Geneseo, I haven't been back ever since like 2 years out.
Well,
because I got other
things. I'm not a crazy fan. Even
that's
like
far away.
That's the thing I'm the craziest fan about is Mizzou football and basketball. And it's just I don't know being in this job. I'm just not a fan anymore. It's hard to I'm just not a fan as much anymore.
What are you a fan of the most?
I'm 34.
Don't let this.
I know.
Make you
rank what you like the most and what you're interested the most right now in your life right now.
Like sports wise.
Sports wise.
Oh, basketball's my favorite sport now.
You like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king of the microphone. So is Dr. J and Moses Malone.
Nicely done there. I like that. That was good. Basketball is my favorite sport. SLU is going to be a lot of fun this year. Covering basketball has
So SLU number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I never did like beat reporting or anything like that until like 2 or 3 years ago. And like that's been a lot of fun the last few years, is kind of learning how to do that on the fly, doing more interviews, that kind of stuff.
Guys calling you by your name, because I remember he has always a nice feeling.
It's just fun. It's just fun to talk basketball with these guys. And Shirts has been a blast to talk with. So basketball is number one, easy.
He's great at promoting his program.
It's hard. We're going to be getting him on a lot.
Please,
don't worry.
yeah.
It's hard to say football still.
Really?
Yeah, I still love football, but
College
not having
or NFL
not
more?
having the Rams anymore just kind of kills my. It killed a part of me. I think that's why the fan part of me died a little bit when the Rams left.
Yeah, sure,
Jim.
it did.
That's the bottom
Sure
line.
it did.
The Rams were always my team. I've always been a Cardinals fan, not a baseball fan necessarily. Whereas like the Rams made me a football fan, and I've always been a diehard football fan. So like, yeah, football's probably still number two. And then
College or NFL?
And NFL still, I like NFL more still. But Mizzou's like the one team I still watch like as a fan. And then soccer after that, Cardinals baseball, Blues hockey.
Yeah, I think I would have got that if that was a trivia question.
Yeah, I think you would.
I think I would have got that, baby.
I don't like asking you trivia questions on subjective things.
Yeah,
I like to give you
true.
facts.
I know you do. We can do one Friday, you say?
Yeah, we're doing one Friday.
Okay,
that's
cool.
what I'm thinking. If we don't have, and please let the audience, let me guys know what you guys think about the trivia. The entire point of trivia is obviously we have fun in the moment, but it needs to be something that you guys have fun, especially watching it on the YouTube screen.
Stuff.
So if you guys are enjoying the new trivia game that we put out last week, that You May Step Down, where Jim and Cam or Cam and whoever is hosting go against each other, let me know, and we'll make it a Friday thing. And that way I can because right now you guys aren't getting deep into my questions, but. So I don't have to. I don't have to write. I don't have to write 50 new questions every week.
We're getting there.
But I got to write about 20 or 30 new questions this week, and so we'll make it a weekly thing unless we have giveaways, which will become a daily thing when we have giveaways. We'll make it a weekly thing. We'll have some fun with it if that's what the listeners want. That's my plan right now. Is every Friday big trivia game.
Who's going to be Mizzou's quarterback? Start
Horn.
Is that? Are you just throwing a dart? Or are you like basing that off of
that's
like,
what
what
you're
your feeling is based off the things you're reading?
Things I'm
that's your vibe.
That's one where I'm not there.
Yeah.
So I'm just weighing people that I've
what
read
I'm reading
that I
too.
trust.
They're saying horny.
And again, you don't have to call him horny.
If he was in the hockey locker room, that's what he'd be called.
And again, if you have two quarterbacks, with the guy from the Mind Comps books, if you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterback.
We talked about this the other day. Apparently, we've been quoting a guy who had 2 copies of Mind Comp, and we all decided that one is okay for historical purposes, but as soon as you get the second one, we're all allowed to ask questions.
That delves into the realm of fandom.
Yes.
Now, listen. Now listen. I don't want to. I don't want to be on the guys. He passed away, and he was a great
He was an old football coach.
Oh.
In his office, apparently, he had 2 copies.
I thought we talked about this.
No.
B-Shape was
you
here.
were not
No.
here.
Yeah,
Were they signed?
Grant was here. Were they signed?
I didn't look.
What a question.
So he's got like, but in context, he's got like this bookshelf in his office, and it's got like the Art of War, Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
It's got all the.
Was it signed?
And then I looked, and I was like, man, that guy's got a copy of Mein Kampf up there. Wait a minute, he's got two copies.
Interesting.
I never asked him about
Just
it
in case one
because
got
they were all
coffee on it.
historic. It wasn't like he had Grisham novels in there mixed in or travel magazines.
There's 2 things here.
They were all history books.
So there's 2 things here.
Funny.
1, an obvious unfortunate thing, or 2, somebody knew that he was such a history buff that somebody gave him a copy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think you might
okay.
appreciate this, and he didn't realize that he already had a copy.
He
It's
just
that
put it on
option, and the other option, which is again Madison Square Garden, the Boone, so on and so forth.
Yeah, it could be like, hey, why don't you shine up that spike on the top of your helmet? Throw this extra one on your bookshelf.
Man, that's pretty funny. That is pretty.
It's a nice handgun you got there, but why do you have a Luger?
Let's see. Can we get the starting quarterback today, please? Rock is afraid of AI. Maybe his job obsolete. You're going to need more TV hits, guy.
Let's
No, AI can't do this job.
No, it cannot.
AI cannot make the trivia games I'm going to make on Friday.
Exactly.
Sorry, buddy.
Hold on.
There it is.
Let's have a quick musical interlude. Rock is better than rock. Rock is better than rock.
Rock is dead to me.
Better than rock.
Dead to me.
I like that. You singing yesterday, Brendan doing Music Man off the air. We need to do more musical numbers. That was incredible.
Did you hear him?
He was a theater guy.
Oh my God.
Well, here's the thing: is we hit the bullseye. I think that's the one monologue he has in his brain because he said that's his favorite show.
I've had him do that
It's
before
incredible.
live on
I had
air.
no idea he had
doesn't
that in
like
him.
doing it.
No, he does. He's
He
done it.
He did in there,
He's
but
done
not
it.
on the air.
He's done it.
JMTX.
No, he's not on the air.
When you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette
He was
to your
into
last dying day.
You're a theater guy too, aren't you?
My parents did a lot of theater. They took me to a lot of theater. I love going to the Muni. I haven't been in years, but I would like to go now that they have upgraded the fan situation.
What's good to watch it theater wise? Wicked stuff like that.
No, I no all the stuff my parents put in front of me was much more old school musicals and plays. A lot of the new stuff, even like and that's why I'm like when you guys were giving me crap because we're talking about trivia. When you put a trivia question there that revolved around Rent, I've never seen Rent. It's just so culturally ubiquitous in the 2000s that I've picked it up. But like no, my parents all old school musicals. I mean, like they do the musical in their parish every year. So St. Gabe's does a musical every summer.
God, did everybody go to St. Gabriel's?
Yes.
Oh
And my parents have been doing that since I was a kid. I was in the plays when I was a little kid. I was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was
Sing something.
No, I'm not. I do not have a good voice, which sucks. It makes me so mad.
I do.
I hate not being able to sing. I wish I could.
Oh yeah, well God, yeah.
I don't have.
I wish I could sing
like,
too.
I don't like screech, but like it's not like a good singing voice. JNTX says he does want trivia, but the rules are too complex. It's literally a 5-question round, and to get to the next question, you have to get one of the questions right.
Yeah, and
he's on you though, man.
And the questions get harder.
We're done.
Explain it.
We're done. It's not your fault. We're done.
Oh man,
no question. There's not a bad trivia contest. There's bad contestants.
That's right.
And that's what we are.
Jeff says trivia needs to be 1 versus 1 and less complex.
It's fine.
Okay.
I don't want to be too simple. Just asking you guys questions. There's got to be a point system. Also, in the way we were playing it, we had to figure out a way for you guys to have a winner.
Yeah,
so we can give you guys tickets. On Friday, it's literally just going to be let's make fun of Cam and Jim for getting questions wrong. So we don't need to add the who's guessing correct aspect of things. So I don't need to really even keep points. But I had to kind of create a point system for the giveaway.
It's fine. It's not. You're doing fine. We're not.
Well, I've been winning.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like.
And I explained the answers that you didn't get.
Didn't B-Shape beat you?
No.
Oh, he did beat you.
No,
you got him. My bad.
Well, I mean,
no one did.
It says in the
No one has yet.
It says in the Constitution.
Nobody has.
It says in the Constitution.
I got yelled at for that.
Oh yeah,
My dad was not happy.
It says in the Constitution
Was not happy.
that if you win a bad game, you probably shouldn't brag about it.
You
And
know,
I was worse than you.
I got hard questions, man.
We the people, Cam.
Dude, I know.
How do you not know the preamble?
I
Did you
do.
never see?
I do.
Did you never see Schoolhouse Rock?
I do. No.
Preamble's stuck in my brain for the
yeah,
rest of my life.
yeah.
I'll know the preamble in 60 years, the whole
Yeah.
thing, because of
Sometimes-
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock was great back in the day. Was that late 80s? Was that early 90s?
Yeah. I think Schoolhouse Rock actually
you're
started.
probably too young for that.
I think Schoolhouse Rock started in the 70s.
I don't know what that is.
You would have
Really?
been just a tad bit too old for it.
Yeah.
School of Rock. Oh, no, School of Rock. Jesus. Schoolhouse Rock was first 1973, Cam.
Yeah, it's old school.
When was I'm Just a Bill? Because that's
Yeah,
obviously
that's I'm Just a
when's
Bill.
I'm Just a Bill,
Yeah.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Man, oh man.
You never heard the I'm Just a Bill song when you were growing up, Jim?
I did. I
I'm
remember
just
that.
a Bill. Well, I'm only a Bill.
A
And I'm
lonely
sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Rock, you are not a true son. Fraud. Bring back Brandon and the random guy who wore the Fire LB3 shirt. Jeff Taylor, what's he talking about?
About me not going down to Mizzou for the last like 7
Yeah, but
years.
who's Fire L? Fire LB.
No,
LBGTQ.
Grant was wearing a LB3 shirt.
Okay.
He was wearing a really cool Luther Burden shirt when he came in for Cam the other day. I'm Just a Bill was a 1976 episode of Schoolhouse Rock.
Damn good episode.
1976. How old were you in 1976, Jim?
I
You weren't
don't
that
know.
far out of school.
What is it? What year?
1976?
76.
I graduated in 2000. No, I
Did
don't
you
know.
like the 70s?
I graduated in. I can't even remember the year I graduated.
High school or college?
High school and college.
Okay. Well, you
But I'm
should be able to go to.
62, so do the math.
Did you like the 70s
you were
better
born-
than the 80s?
I like the 80s.
What year were you born?
I like the 80s.
I'm not doing that. You were born. You were born in 63? 62. So in 79 you would have been 17. Or 76.
You're right in the mix.
76 you would have been 14. You could have, like if you would have been 3 or 4 years younger, you would have been in like 7th grade and you would have been seeing Schoolhouse Rock. But you were just a little bit too old in high school.
So you went through the 70s.
The only cartoons, if that's a cartoon, I don't even know, that I remember from my kids were huge. Harlem Globetrotters cartoon, Gigantor, a cartoon about a giant robot. Very cool. And Speed Racer.
Speed Racer was big. Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Go Speed Racer. Baby. Go Speed Racer. And they made a movie out of that?
Yeah.
They made a movie out of that crap?
Were you watching like Adam West cartoon? Batman?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, no. Jim, and you got to give him props for doing what he did, Adam West. But God, if you look back at how he looked in that uniform or with that.
Don't you dare say a bad word about Adam West.
I'm just saying. He looked kind of.
Yeah, but Catwoman.
Yikes. Don't you dare say a bad word about Adam West in a fantastic uniform.
Not even, no. I'm talking about the original. The original Catwoman. Oh, I mean, from
back in the 50s or whatever. 60s.
Eartha Kitt was one of them, but there was another one. Julie Newmar.
Sorry. Julie Newmar.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
You're 100% correct. Julie Newmar.
In Batman 1.
Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt both look banging as Catwoman, Cam.
No, I mean.
Oh, man.
No,
you could say whatever.
Dude, Eartha Kitt as Catwoman. Woo!
Because Adam West is kind of.
Cameron.
I'm just saying.
Cameron. That's Julie Newmar as Catwoman.
Oh, get on with yourself.
That's Julie Newmar as Catwoman.
Get on with yourself.
Look at her.
Oh, Lord.
That's Julie Newmar as Catwoman.
She was beautiful.
And here's Eartha Kitt as Catwoman. Eartha Kitt, Catwoman. Yeah, that's Julie. Yeah, hello.
Let me see. Son of a gun. Oh, yeah, she's beautiful. Jeez Louise. Adam West doesn't deserve her. Just so you know.
Well, he had Robin.
Robin doesn't deserve her. Robin. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. Rock. You live up there, not over there, is Columbia, Rock. Not down there either. It is north, isn't it? North 70 and
I was told there wouldn't be geography.
I'm trying to find it. Where is this text? It's on the YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is this?
Kevin.
I am
up there
lost.
or up there or over there is Columbia, Rock, not down there. How dare you? How dare you?
No, I'll say down there, however well I damn please.
There you go.
And if you don't like
there
it, you can taste me.
Oh, man.
Tim,
that's what I want from you.
Taste me as a McKernan line.
I know. It's fantastic.
That. That's TMA.
It's called an homage. Or homage? It's an homage.
It's an homage.
Homage
you pay homage.
Pay homage is an homage.
That's another argument we had on TMA.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have one with patronize and patronize? That's another one you could go with. We can go to town on patronize and patronize.
I say patronize.
But what if you patronize somebody?
You patronize by going to their store.
I'm saying this is the same thing, though. They're different words. I'm aware of that.
You're talking down to them.
So you do a little both.
Put that on a trivia question and see how Cam does.
Somebody says I should just do regular Trivial Pursuit.
Put some vocabulary words in some trivia.
No, that's level 4 or 5, right? Like that's
I'll never get
hard.
there.
I know. That's
I'll never get there.
You guys have gotten to 4.
I haven't.
Maybe I have. Sorry. The geography one. Let's see here. Save yourself the time, Rock. There is zero reason to rack your brain getting 30 to 50 questions ready. These yahoos aren't going to get more than 3 or 4 right in your game.
Yes, but here's the thing is, to format the game properly, I have to have all the questions written out already. And so, like, I have to have
Brock do it.
I have to have the answers already on the screen for the 4th and the 5th potential if they get there. Like,
dude,
if
don't even listen. He's chirping us now.
If
I'm
they
pissed
get
at
the
him.
questions right, and I don't have an answer,
come in
I'm
here,
screwed.
then, Dan. Come in here and sit down, and we'll all play together. We'll all play together. Go to Chick-fil-A, bring it in here, and do trivia with us.
Yeah, bring
and
food.
See who wins.
Yeah, bring food.
See who wins.
Why can't Columbia
better than Rock? Yeah,
why can't
Grok pisses me off.
Better than Rock.
Jeff Taylor saying Friday Grok versus Rock man versus machine trivia question.
Oh.
Man versus machine trivia.
You ever see the best chess player in the world? And he
who is it? Kasparov.
So
blind trivia. I'm going to lose to Grok.
He's got more reach.
Absolutely, I'm going to lose to Gronk.
Yeah, they're not going to miss that
You-
many, but they'll miss some.
They'll miss some, but they're going to get more right than me. I'll lose.
They'll misspell stuff.
I'll do that game, but
yeah, let's try it.
Let's compare the two.
Let's try it.
Can I just?
I think that's hilarious.
Can I just say only? Can I like get really specific trivia and go against the computer?
Yes.
Whatever
you want.
Put a computer against me in Star Wars,
oh boy,
Lord of the Rings,
oh jeez,
or
Game of Thrones,
or Song of Ice and Fire / Game of Thrones. I will take the computer down. I will Turing test that SOB.
Listen, are we betting money on this, Jimmy, to see how Rock does in those three categories?
Let me go super nerd and I'll do this.
But I will say this.
set this
Grok,
up.
let's just compare the two assets.
Mhm.
Grok is interconnected to every information
Goddamn
center
right.
known to mankind. Rockio has a big head.
Mm-hmm. And a big
Let's
brain.
compare the two.
So you're saying I have a lead?
I'm kind of serious on this, man. I want to see
I
how
think you
this
have a
goes
chance.
down. I really do.
I don't. How do we? Okay, so I've never actually used Grok.
I don't know how we could do this right now on the air.
Well, what we could. Okay, so what we can do, I believe, is
now I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I can screen share. Actually, let's do this right now. We can do this right now, Cam, on the screen right now. We can trial run this. This is the fun stuff we can do here. So let's just go to X.
Should we go to break first, regroup, and then do it?
No, because I gotta leave after we go to break.
Okay.
So let's not go to break.
Nope. Okay.
So literally, what I can do here is I
like you're trying this.
I can
Kudos
can
to you.
bring up.
We all
X.
have to put each other in the spot, man.
Okay, so if you guys are looking on your computer screens, it's not going to be up on the big screen yet. On the computer screen, though, I can bring up X just like this, and then I can go to Grok, and we could just type in.
Easy, Cam.
Give me a Game of Thrones trivia question.
Hold
Cam,
on.
type in.
What
Grok.
are you doing?
My damn volume is messing up. God,
give me a nerdy trivia question to put into Grok.
Oh, God. What would be a nerdy trivia question about Game of Thrones? Man, oh man. Oh God. I don't know. See, now I'm put on the spot. Now I'm put on the spot. I haven't watched it in a while. Where do White Walkers come from? Is that not is not deep enough?
Which city?
I didn't watch that or Star Wars.
I watched the first Star Wars, but not the ones that kept coming and kind of just, I don't know.
And I like science fiction. I just hate overhyped things.
Game of Thrones was fantastic. And I didn't like the dragons, and I didn't like the White Walkers. You could have just booted those two right out of the story. I love the drama.
What are the White Walkers?
They're
family name Walker, and that lives in Fenton.
Yeah.
So I put
They're
one
white.
I put one in right now so people could see it. And what the one I decided to do was which city sports teams all share the same color, and Grok got it.
Okay.
It rang the bell. Pittsburgh sports teams, the Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins all share the same colors, black and gold.
We could have got that.
Ask this.
Okay.
What is Jim Hayes' favorite food? Chicken parm.
What is Cardinals sideline?
What does it say when you type in Jimmy the Cat, Jim Hayes?
Jim Hayes. What do you say? Favorite food?
Yeah.
We got to do an experiment here. I
hate using AI so much. You guys can see on the screen, by the way, if you're watching us on YouTube, that we're doing these searches live. There is no definitive information from the provided sources that directly states Jim Hayes' favorite food. However, a post on X by Jim Hayes from February 24th, 2025 mentions chicken farm in a positive
my
context.
God! It's smarter than we think.
He enjoys it.
Better than rock. Grok is better than rock.
Grok
is better than rock.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
No, it's not explicitly stated as his favorite. Without a clear statement from Hayes himself, his favorite food remains unconfirmed based on available data.
That's amazing.
That is.
Dang it.
Now I'm like, whoa.
Grok is better than
What
rock.
I mean,
Yeah.
Holy
Grok
cow.
is better than rock.
Oh, Jeff Taylor had a good question, but I want to answer because we don't need to get into nerdy stuff here. So we can. I guess we could. So we can do stuff like that. I'll have to find a way to like zoom in on it because it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see right now on the screen, but I wonder if I zoomed in a little bit. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier for people. So there are ways we technically could do this. It's just we got to figure. It's all the questions are same thing with the trivia question. The trivia games we played. Notice how like I've changed how it worked from the very first time we did it to now. We learn things. This is what we can do on StreamYard and YouTube. And maybe we can have some
Can I
fun
ask you
with
to do
this.
one more thing?
Go for it.
Can you just say who is Cam Jansen and put 2 S's in my last name?
You.
I want to see what they better not piss me off, Jimmy. They better not piss me off. Don't do it.
I hope it doesn't that you sweat a lot
or something that I did back in the day or something bad. I don't know.
All right, who is Cam Jansen?
I'm nervous.
Cam Jansen is a former professional ice hockey player born April 15th, 1984 in St. Louis, Missouri. He played in the NHL for the New Jersey Devils and St. Louis Blues. I think this is just going to be your Wikipedia synopsis.
Oh, really? Okay.
His NHL career spanned from 05 to 14 with a notable trade to the Blues in 2008. Notable, nice. After retiring in 2016 following a stint with the Nottingham Panthers in the EIHL, he transitioned to media, hosting the Cam and Strick podcast and appearing on NHL radio shows. He's also involved with the St. Louis Blues Alumni Association.
Oh, my God.
Where's Hot Take Central?
No.
Where's Hot Take Central?
Son of a
Wait, we can ask Brock this question. Where is... I can't believe we're doing this.
You're polluting everything.
Where is Hot Take Central?
I'm starting to cough.
That bio.
Wow. You always get worried about it. It's like, what are you going to bring up? What are you going to bring up? A little curious on that.
I asked it where Cam Jansen is a former professional hockey player who now hosts Hot Take Central, a weekday radio morning sports show and talk show radio on 590 The Fan in St. Louis, starts airing from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Oh,
they didn't bring you up.
You should say, why didn't you bring you up?
This show, which started on January 3rd, 2022, features Jansen alongside Jim Hayes and Charlie Marlowe, delivering a mix of hot takes and discussions on sports, particularly focusing on St. Louis teams like the Blues and Cardinals.
And Putin.
There we go.
And
Putin.
Tucker Carlson.
And Tucker. A lot of Putin talk back in the day.
That's our first segment of Grok.
Where is Rock?
God, better than rock. Yeah.
You just polluted the earth, just so you know. For a little experiment on the radio, you polluted.
Yeah, I know, and I hate how the theme song's kind of catchy. Now I want to do this segment.
I know.
Damn it.
I do too. Now I gotta come up with some questions though. Man,
I hate you, Jimmy.
That's pretty
It's a
funny.
good tune.
Is Cam a power bottom? Jeff Taylor.
Ask Rock.
Oh man. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's not read things off the internet. This is the Martin Kilcoyne radio method. Coaches John and Dean Ellis. What's that supposed to mean? I don't get that. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. Let's see. Did Colin Kaepernick have a bio from ESPN? Had a big thing coming out and they canceled it?
Yes.
Spike Lee filmed a documentary about Colin Kaepernick, and ESPN declined to buy it.
Oh, really? Wow.
I thought they had.
Whoa.
They said they had creative differences. I thought that was the reason that was.
Oh, he's probably a pain in the ass
Due
to
to
deal with.
yes,
Are you kidding?
they will not release the documentary series due to creative differences between the network, the director, and Kaepernick.
Because he wanted it all positive, probably, you know. He's probably like, no, put this in there. Who knows?
Yeah. Kaepernick's groups declined to comment.
They
I haven't
signed
seen him in a while.
So my belief is,
Yeah,
because
he signed a non-disclosure.
Yeah, Spike Lee said I can't because we signed a non-disclosure, which tells me they had a deal. Because you don't get an NDL unless you're getting money.
They've been working on this since 2022.
Damn. Where's
At
he
least this
been?
can take a long time, but we're filming a documentary.
What a waste, then. What a waste of time. He's still getting a lot of money from what? Is he with Nike? Who's he with? He had a couple of monster sponsors, doesn't he? Like, good God. I haven't seen him anywhere in a long time. You know, like a couple years, actually. You know what I mean? They showed his face for 5 years straight, I think.
Yeah,
but he was fun to watch when he was on back in the day, baby.
Listen, I remember
He
the
was
first
fun to
time I ever
watch.
saw him. He came in after an injury against the Rams back when we had a team, and he didn't look like much. Now, to his credit, every quarterback that goes in for the first time probably scuffles a little bit, and he certainly made some of them. So, but I remember that first time I saw him, I was like, this guy is an NFL quarterback? But that happens to a lot of guys getting their first.
But he's a big, athletic-looking dude.
Yeah.
He had some badass
He could run a
touchdowns.
little
He could
bit.
run. He could throw.
He
Yeah,
had an arm.
He was big.
It looks like he's just doing his own thing since 2020.
He's become a name, so
Yeah.
I'm sure he can make money.
He wrote a children's book. He did a
I like the series.
He did a 6-episode limited series about his teenage years that he co-created with Anna DuVernay that was on Netflix in 2021. So I'm guessing.
I don't remember that.
He seems like he was doing a lot in 2020 and 2021, but it seems like I'm guessing since he started production with the Spike Lee thing in 2022, he's been doing a lot of that for the last 3 years.
You know how many people make a lot of money off writing a children's book?
Stu Grimson.
A lot of people.
How can we do that? Ask Grok. We'll have Grok do it for us.
I'll write it. We just need someone I'll write it, and we'll make it a
You know
Cam
who else?
Jansen. We'll partner because I need your name, and we'll make it hockey themed.
Oh,
and get all the hockey parents.
yes. But I still like save puppies and stuff in there too. So you get the animal lovers. Oh yeah, we got to mix that all together.
I got to figure out a way to capitalize on your name and then try to cheat you out of your
money.
cut.
Yeah. Well, remember Twister? Remember that guy wrote that?
Yes.
Twister got.
I wouldn't do that.
$5 million. Twister got $5 schmilly off that.
Pretty good.
Pretty damn good. But that
He
cartoon,
got $5 million, but I guarantee the
lawyers took a big chunk of that,
huge
baby.
chunk.
But still, but that depicted Twister. Anthony Tony Twist was a cartoon's name, and he's like beating the hell out of his wife and doing all that. It was a crazy cartoon. He's like, "What is this?" And he got $5 schmilly. Interesting. I think that was right after he got that motorcycle accident. He's like, "No, I'm suing you." Anthony Tony. It's my name.
That guy.
That's my name. I love him.
That
I
guy
love
should
him.
write a book.
I can call him right now, and he'd be here in 2 seconds. I swear to God.
Scaring
It's
everybody.
unbelievable.
But shouldn't he write a book?
Yes.
And I would untold stories of an NHL hitman.
Andy and I
Right?
get him and Chaser on together for a pod. Just got to get him here together. But he's got stories, man. Crazy stories.
told me.
And he's got stories after hockey too.
No, I know.
I've
heard some of them, like some of them that aren't public. He cray.
Scary man. If you're not in his circle.
He's the real deal.
Yes.
There are a lot of guys that portray that he is a bad dude. But in a
shooting guns
but
with
he's
him
a
is
good
like
man.
the coolest
He's a good
thing in
man,
the world.
But you don't mess with that.
You do not mess with him. Man, oh man. All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to regroup. Don't go anywhere. Get them in, by the way, 314-590-3770.
Let's go, Grok.
Chat on the YouTube as well, and we'll read all those as well. Go to Lou Info on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
You've seen this. It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website,
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Our origin story begins.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Experience your own all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, found at the crossroads of luxury and cutting-edge performance. Now at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 0.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, style, all in one extraordinary SUV. And with the $7,500 EV tax credit going away, get yours now while you can still save big. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at AudiKirkwood.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Here's your chance to shape the future. St. Louis is launching its first comprehensive update to the city's zoning code, and you can provide input by joining an advisory committee. The city's taking applications for the 12-member advisory group now. It'll be the first update to zoning codes and maps since the 1950s, addressing neighborhood aesthetics, economic growth, and climate challenges. Someone shot at a car on Interstate 64 early Tuesday, injuring 2 people inside. The car ended up at St. Mary's Hospital in Richmond Heights around 1 a.m. with 3 males inside the car. 2 were injured. St. Louis Metropolitan Police are handling the investigation. Andrew Bailey announced Monday he'll step down as Missouri Attorney General next month to join the FBI. The governor announced Tuesday that Catherine Hanaway will be his successor. She'll be the first woman to hold the seat. She said her priorities will be protecting people from violence and fighting financial crimes. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We have a little cold front dropping through today. No rain with that. In fact, we'll stay sunny. It will be a little bit cooler and less humid. Our afternoon high will be in the upper 80s. Overnight, we're expecting upper 60s under clear skies and then mid-80s for the afternoon high on Thursday, and we'll stay sunny. Friday looks fair. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouthwatering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold, flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every single day, along with your favorite wings, burgers, and pizza that you know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you gotta be in and out quick for lunch, Hot Shots has you covered every day starting at 11 a.m. Find your nearest Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill now at hotshotsnet.com. That's hotshotsnet.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident? Call Brown & Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown & Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown & Crouppen now.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, 9:48 on a beautiful Wednesday. Dang, my throat. The heck's going on around here? You heard that weatherman. It's going to be beautiful all weekend long. It's a golf weekend. It's a barbecue weekend. I'm pretty pumped up for it. Got to come Wednesday. Still Wednesday. Somebody chimed in and said, where the hell does Rock always run to at the end of the show? The crapper? Get yourself regular, Rock. No, he does a show with Randy Carricker on Sports Hub every day. Then he does something else, and he does something else, and he does something else. He's a busy man. And he's probably
a lot about the soccer.
Tweets a lot about soccer. He's going to do a lot more TV stuff, I'm sure, with soccer because he did a really good job. He did a damn good job, and he looked good, too. So that's what he does.
Let's mostly tweet about soccer.
Ryan, what's going on with you, buddy? What's up with you? What do you got going? You doing all right? You enjoying your time here?
Yeah, I've been doing good.
Has anybody yelled at you yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, well
Tuna did.
Oh, boy. What'd you do?
We're transparent, so
what'd
you
you
got
do?
to tell us.
What'd you do?
It was nothing bad. It was on my end. I had to get his music right, but now I'm getting his music right, though.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
And he yelled at you?
It was more like an more of an joke.
Excuse me?
That's what my kid calls me.
It was more like an yell. It wasn't like an actual.
It's a young versus old demeaning term.
What is it? Is that what that means?
It means you're like an uncle.
Yeah.
Like a crazy dumb uncle.
He's more like He's like, I call him Unc.
He just stared at you like, get my music right. Aren't you on YouTube though? Because how do you play music if he's on YouTube?
No, he's on the radio only.
Oh, okay. You don't do the YouTube thing? Why not?
I think Eli tried to get him to do the YouTube thing, but like it just didn't work out. I don't know.
He didn't want to show his face. He wants to hide from the people. He's too popular. He's too popular.
Didn't want that viewership posted.
Oh, remember he had that Bentley, and he had a different tire on it for like 3 weeks.
I didn't know that.
He was parked right there in a handicap.
And he had a bad tire on there?
Yeah. For like a while. You don't do that with Bentleys.
Sometimes it's agree.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's a pain to get that thing changed. You don't have time to run in. Got to wait an hour.
So
I'm with you on this, Tuna.
You got to get that. You're driving a Bentley?
Not necessarily who invented the tire.
You're trying to it's a doorknob. Bentley, you got to fix that. Like immediately.
I still haven't seen the Bentley.
That's why you have a Bentley. Like you get, it's got to be, that's a Bentley. It's like a house. You got to take care of it, baby.
Which is better, a Rolls Royce or a Bentley?
They're both out of my league, but I would say a Rolls Royce because I think they use those engines on all kinds of monster planes and whatnot, and yachts.
A kid in my neighborhood, his dad was filthy rich.
Yeah,
drove a Bentley. Used to drop me at school. So for 1 year, I think I was a sophomore. The dad would drive us to school in a Bentley.
My neighbors drove us to school in a station wagon, and that was in the 90s. Very embarrassing. And my mom got one. And I'm like, oh God. Brutal looking. The things that you think about when you're that young, because I always wanted to be rich and I wanted my parents to be rich. You know, you had a couple buddies that had nicer cars. They had this, they had all Abercrombie, you know, Tommy Hilfiger stuff. I remember my dad bought me my first Tommy Hilfiger jeans and I wore him. Hilfiger, whatever. Is he alive, by the way?
No, I think I don't know.
He made a ton of money.
Yeah.
But I wore those things every single day and I was proud of it. But I always was envious of that. But now I look at it like I wouldn't even drive a Rolls Royce if I had the money.
Well, it's not a daily driver.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
You just drive that once in a while.
Yeah,
and also you shouldn't be driving it. You got
somebody else,
someone else.
You're sitting in the back.
You're in the back.
That damn right. And you keep that in the garage. And if you got your driver driving you around, I wouldn't get one. I'd rather get a badass boat. If I had a ton of money to get a plane, I don't need a Rolls Royce for some reason. I just don't. I don't care about it.
The only car
I get an Audi.
Want.
That's what I want.
Audi. And they got. I would get a G-Wagon.
Those are badass
I
too.
love them, but you know, it's not like you could get a. I'm not. It's like a waste to me, right? I love my Jeep. You think the Jeep is for high school girls? I love my Jeep. Got a Wrangler. I'm good.
I've had so many cars in my life. I just want something extremely comfortable that's reliable and drives nice, and that Audi is what it is. Those are expensive too. He knows that, man. You can know, but that you get what you pay for. Certainly do with those cars, man. That's upper echelon. I don't need to go any farther up.
You could get a deal though.
Yeah. No, I know. We're gonna. He's coming.
You're
in,
working it.
He's coming in Friday too. By the way, Neil Westfall, who runs a show over at the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. That
And that
lovely
is not
place.
A dealership. That is a palace.
It
really is beautiful.
He turns it into a nightclub when he has parties, and all the people, big time people, go to it. Man, Kate and I went, and Charlie and his lovely wife went last year. And you're walking around like everybody's decked out. It's like a club. You have all these caterers with all this different stuff. Cars are everywhere, shine down. Look really, really nice. That place is badass. That's the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood, right here. Right next to the studio, too. So if you want to go over there and then bring some Chick-fil-A by one of these days, you're more than welcome to.
Or
you're more
sausage
than
egg
welcome
McMuffin
to.
is fine,
That's
too.
right. That's all. No big deal. No big deal at all, baby. Let's see here. Buying a Bentley or a Rolls isn't the hard part. Keeping it running is a challenge, an expensive thing. That's true, too. Like you break something on that thing, it's got to go over there, and they got to fix it, and that's coin. But you have coin if you have that.
Right.
Yeah. You have coin. I just want an Audi or a badass pickup truck, or perhaps both.
What about a cyber truck? A cyber beast?
That's a damn good question, Ryan. Hell yeah. Dude, I drove one of those. I was in a spaceship.
It's like a space.
You drove one?
Yes. It was unbelievable. They were filming me. I did this little thing. Corey, I went to a place and they had a Tesla truck, and they're filming me drive this thing, and I was going. And it is so smooth.
Handles good?
Oh,
yeah.
Handles good. It's futuristic. It is. Totally is. It was the smoothest driving vehicle I've ever been in my life. I've driven some nice cars. I've been in nice cars. That thing was the next level. It really was.
People that have them love them.
They love them.
I told you.
Until they get firebombed.
My wife rented a Tesla when we were in L.A., and it's not like driving a car. Like, we had to figure out how to do something.
No. Oh, yeah. You get in there, you're like, I'm in a spaceship.
Fine, yeah.
I'm in a spaceship. But then you get used to it, and you're like, it's like driving an F1 car, the steering wheel, too. It's not like a round steering wheel. It's pretty cool. Fast. Probably one of the fastest things I've been in. That had a badass Corvette. That thing got off the line. It's really interesting. Now, I just like to go to a gas station, though, and fill the damn thing up.
By the way, if you rent a Tesla, they charge you for the electricity. If you like they would charge you for gas. There's like a fee if you recharge it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they need to, but if there's an opportunity to gouge,
to get you,
everyone's going to gouge.
Yep. Wonder how those are doing. They're not getting firebombed anymore. That was like what a 6-month thing.
The dumbest thing. The dumbest thing. The dumbest.
So dumb. And people went to jail.
I hope they did.
Molotov cocktails. Like a 22-year-old girl had a Molotov cocktail that she made and threw one on a freaking Tesla car, not knowing who's in there. Because you're a psycho.
Because this guy was cutting waste from the government.
Cutting waste. Unbelievable. cutting waste and doing something crazy in Zimbabwe or something where they had trans thing with an animal. I don't know. 50 missed that and the other, and they got pissed about that. Get out of here.
I do think though that he was the one that really kind of NGOs.
Yes.
Getting a checkbook with no accountability. I think that's changed, and probably a change for the better.
And the proofs are all
no one wants like the charitable stuff cut.
No.
But things that don't benefit anyone.
Yeah.
Except maybe an ideological cause.
You still go to California where that what was that place called? Paradise Valley, or where the got burned down?
Yeah.
And there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
No construction. Zero. How's Maui? Is there construction there? Do we know anything going on? Don't know. Probably nothing.
And you're talking about in California, you're talking about the uber rich.
Uber rich.
And they still have no new construction. Shows how powerless they are in that situation.
Not one bulldozer, nothing. There's still like burnt trees on the property and stuff like that they haven't cleared it out yet. What are you doing? He'll run for president, though.
That's a huge tax base, too.
No doubt about it. Jesus. That's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Well, we got to get going. We will see everybody tomorrow, Jimmy, and have a safe flight.
Yeah,
we'll
I'll talk
talk.
to you
You'll be
from
in Tampa Bay, baby. Let's go. We'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the